Hi, thank you for checking out my channel and the Persona Rerun project. If you are enjoying it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with any friends who might be interested in Persona. I am also live on Twitch at twitch.tv/MacTheVoid, as well as have a coffee. Otherwise, we'll get right into it. Thanks. I can hear people talking.
Hey, dude!
I've got consultations next week, right? You planning on going to university?
Yep.
Excuse me. Yep, I'm gonna study abroad.
Huh?
Abroad? This is the first I heard about that. I'm your boyfriend. You have to tell me stuff like this. Oh, that's gonna eat up another week of our time? I don't have time for a career consultation. We're all gonna be dead anyways. Let's skip it.
Yep.
It's been getting restless out there, huh? Have you seen all those flyers at the station? None of that stuff has any substance, though. You can tell there's no certainty in what they say. That's right. It's a matter of probability. Hey, don't give me those looks. End of the world, let's discuss the odds.
So, after that...
So, as you can see, it's impossible to irrefutably prove that the end of the world is nigh. That means there's no reason to worry about it. Instead, take a good look at the elegance of this proof. Numbers are truth, and truth is beauty. Even if the world ends, numbers will remain. Even if humans vanish, taking mathematics with them, the concept of numbers won't disappear. Numbers will outlast humanity, I guarantee it. So fascinating. Oh, Maxon. I see, I understand. I hope there'll be another opportunity in the future then. Sewing machine. Oh, fuck, I haven't finished Bebe in this reality. Ah! Bebe's still around, I forgot. And then next week's gonna eat up that time? Shit. Because, like, I was counting on having an extra week to finish up Bebe and Yuko and Chihiro, and have those three done as well. Like, I know I'm not going to be finishing Tomochika. I know I'm not going to be finishing Odagiri. I know I'm not going to be finishing Art Cuck. So, like, I don't, like, but I was counting on getting at least those three done.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to show you my room. I'd like you to see how I live, and, the dots do a lot of heavy lifting there, huh? That's a lot of uniforms.
The shells on the floor are only blanks. There's no gunpowder in them. So, what do you think of my room? Are you surprised?
It's very interesting.
To be honest, I was hesitant to invite you here. I don't have any welcoming decorations to make this feel like a home. It's hard to believe I ever thought this room was normal. But that's exactly why I wanted to show it to you. As you can see from the decor, I'm a machine. I'll never be the same as humans like Yukari-san or Mitsuru-san. It used to bother me, but I figured something out. There's something only I can say, because I am unable to die.
What is it?
I will never leave you. No matter how or when your life comes to an end, at that moment, I will be by your side. You will always remain in my heart. Oh, yes. Will you take this?
A charred screw.
That's one of my
I've had a
parts
few of
that had
those
to
in
be
my
replaced
life.
after I collapsed at the moment
I haven't.
bridge. I asked
I don't get
Mitsuru-san
laid.
to have it sent here. I've grown since then. I'm not afraid, and I won't give up. I'll get back up, no matter how many times it takes. I'll fight by your side and protect you. This is the proof of my resolve, and I want you to have it. It's a part of me. If living is about spending time with people you've forged relationships with, then I want to be closer to you than anyone else. My connection to you is my reason for living.
No, I have more than
What's
one reason to
most
live it.
important to me
Like
is to be
no,
by your
it doesn't
side.
matter how good the dick game is. Like, find more than one reason, please. Aegis has a genuine smile upon her face. I feel a strong bond with Aegis.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. We now bestow upon thee the
Metatron, let's go.
I, actually have one more favor to ask.
Ask as many favors as you want.
At the base of my neck, behind the knot of my ribbon, that's where my most important component is. The artificial psyche that makes me who I am, my emotional engine. The papillon heart. It's extremely delicate, and I'm not allowed to expose it outside of the laboratory's clean room. But I want you to touch it. If you make direct contact with it, your genetic information will most likely be burnt into it. Even so, I want you to do it. I want to leave irrefutable proof on my body of our connection, not just as a simple memory, but as something permanent.
Jesus Christ. Like, I knew this was coming, but this is so much. This is so heavy, but also, like, very, very, oh, I don't even know how to put it. Listen, this speaks to me as like an AI enjoyer. not like our current actual iterations of it, to be clear. Fictional. Don't put that on me. But oh dear. Oh no. I may need to take a break after this. Just go full horny on maid for this one. But oh my god. No, what I was gonna relate it to is that, like, it kind of reminds me of Tali from Mass Effect, where you know, Quarians have a bad immune system, but she's like, no, I don't want to do like synthetic sex. We're gonna bone skin to skin, even if I have to get sick from it. Like, even if I get sick from exposing, like it feels kind of like that, of like, I'm gonna expose my core in an area where I'm not supposed to, you know, which, you know, Tali is also the best romance in Mass Effect, so yeah. Again, don't at me. Or do. I'll fight you. Shit.
I'm so happy. Well then. Oh, since you'll be coming into direct contact with my heart, I apologize in advance if I say something odd or make unusual noises. For safety, I'll
Oh
be
my
shutting off the
god.
motor functions to my arms and legs.
Oh.
Well then,
Oh my god.
will you untie my ribbon?
It's so sexual. I spent a long time with Aegis. That is so sexually charged.
Oh,
Oh, it's you. I guess you're up and around and good.
I suppose.
As an anti-shadow weapon, I did what was ordered of me. There was always someone dictating my actions and my choices, so choosing what I want to pursue for my own future will be a new experience for me. Though it may be difficult, I'll do my best, so please, do the same, Max-san. Career consultation, huh? Why do we have to do this crap right before a battle? Damn it, I've got too much on my mind. You think I can just skip it?
Yeah.
Your career consultation is next week, right? Got no advice for you. This is something you're gonna have to figure out on your own. If you let someone else tell you what to do with your life, you might end up resenting that person if things go south.
Oh, that reminds
You'll
me.
be having your career consultation soon. Have you given it any consideration? Sure
All
have.
right.
Good. Just speak with confidence when you meet with your teacher. Will do. Made sure. Been counting this shit down. All right.
Oh, that reminds me.
Oh, okay. Sure have.
All right.
I suppose.
I did what was ordered of me. There was always someone dictating my actions, my choices, so choosing what I want to pursue for my own future. Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. What was I doing? I'm done. I'm done ski. Let's see. There were new things. New food to check out, new things to buy, something like that. I did find out that the dance gem store selling man that only updates as far as you get in Tartarus. So yeah, that's why.
Come on in.
Welcome. Okay, which one's the new one? This one, right? All right. No, that's not awful.
Come back anytime.
All right, was there anything else? Maybe there's something on the online? Anything else I can do on the computer? I guess I could do this one. The blogger seems to have expressed their love by writing entirely in baby talk. Oh, I hate that. Don't make me read it. Oh no. Hello. Have you ever seen a tomato this shiny? It's so pretty and it's very rare. Did you know the golden tomato sprouts are only available at certain flower shops? You can find some at Rockwood's flower shop over at Port Island Station. That one was really hard to say. Yay. It looks like the new vegetable seedlings will be available for purchase. Maybe I should stop by Raffalesa next time I'm in Port Island Station. I'm never there though. Man, I don't know. Not me. My mom lets me play games. We even play them together. I'm not gonna get a facelift. I like my face. Oh, I thought you said your nose was... Sorry, never mind. I don't mind the pay so long as I can buy my trading cards.
Well then, what are your thoughts?
Hello, Senpai. What are your plans? Can we go to Mementos? Futaba, but won't level up. Yusuke, but... Again, who gives a fuck about Yusuke? Oh, good. You know, the creepy predator wants to spend time with me. I guess like attracts like, knowing who my girlfriend is. Okay, let's hang out.
What?
Don't overthink
I
it.
see. Nothing
Yep.
matters more to me. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Let's get ready and head over to the gymnasium.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It looks like my coach is yet to arrive. I'm usually so nervous when Coach Hiraguchi watches my
I
performance.
really like the drawing of
partially
her
because
in
she's
the
worked with me
gymnast
for so
outfit,
long.
like in the portrait.
That's why I don't want to let her down. But today I'm excited about this.
You look radiant today.
Thank you. When you compliment me like that, I feel like everything's going to turn out well in the end. Thank you for making time to observe me today. I really wanted to get an unbiased evaluation from you.
You got a good look on your face today, Sumire.
Yes, ma'am. I'm confident in the routine I'm about to perform.
Well, at first glance, I'd say you look like you've got it all figured out. But I'm here to gauge your performance, not just let you brag about it. Now, begin.
Ma'am,
Even her starting form's changed. Could this be your doing?
It's all Sumire.
You two are cute together.
all right, let's start.
They didn't prepare a song for this? That's like an awful lot of animation for no musical backing track. Besides this
for
chill
watching.
music.
You've grown so much, Sumire. I'm sure this is no surprise to you, but the path to international success will be harsh and relentless. Are you ready?
Absolutely. I will be #1 in the world of gymnastics. I will make our dream a reality.
Glad to hear you're so sure. With your natural grace and dedication to reach the gauntlet, no matter how far it is from your grasp, your dream is no longer impossible. And you're the one who decided that, not me.
Huh?
You didn't even realize it, did you? Today's the first time you've told me you will win on an international level. Until today, you'd only tell me, I hope I win.
Oh,
Perhaps you even have someone special. The person who makes you want to dance just for them?
well, that's,
My, it seems you haven't quite made a total transformation.
Don't rush it.
It's good to hear you have someone who really understands you in your corner. Your performance today truly was impressive. I'm looking forward to your next lesson already.
Coach. Me too! Coach Hiraguchi liked my routine.
What's the name? That's pretty close to the name of that Death Note character that I'm being vague about because of spoilers. Oh, I think that's just Higuchi. No, Hira. Okay, that's where it was. Yes, okay. Sorry, my brain's bad. It's only natural, Sumire.
You're probably right. I'm kidding, of course. Thanks to you, I feel like I've finally found the answer I've been searching for, as well as discovering what's most important to me while performing.
Is it someone you love?
When you just come out and say it like that, I can tell I'm getting embarrassed. I've learned all sorts of things from my time with you. Now, I can show everyone how I really feel, and the two of us can take the crown of the gymnastics world. I am thou.
I wonder if she gets another transformation. A third awakening.
All right.
Oh, I've seen
This
you.
is the new me. I finally found it.
I think I've seen you in some of the Vanitas. Yeah, I think I've seen you in some of the other DLC. I didn't know that's where you were from. Okay. I mean, good to
It's a
know.
bit late, but I can feel my body start to shake. I think it's finally hitting me. I managed to really give it my best.
You're really amazing out there.
Really? Then I'm glad I pushed myself hard enough for you to see my best. Senpai, I have a favor to ask. Will you hold me tight, like before? Oh no, I thought this would stop my shaking, but now it feels like my heart's about to burst.
I feel the same way.
You're right. Your heart's pounding too. If I can just hang on to this warm place in my mind, I feel like I can push myself further than I've ever gone before. I love you, Senpai. Now and forever.
Yes, yes, very good. They'd curse. Non-Mudo curse skills. Oh, well, fuck that then. Hello, Senpai. I wanted to thank you for everything. I feel like I finally managed to move past my trauma. And I'm ready to be an international champion. And Kasumi, well, she'll be right there with me. That's why I want to turn this world back to how it used to be. I want to keep my promise with her. We're our world champions? Okay, sure. That's cheesy as fuck. The whole world? You're right. Why stop at the gymnastics? We'll be true champions of our world. With me, Kasumi, and you combined, I have faith in our power. I'm thinking of tying my hair up again. I know it sounds a little pretentious, but it'd be proof of my resolve. Like a reminder, so I'll always remember Kasumi's true feelings. Oh, I'm sorry for talking so long. Hope we can accomplish even more together. Okay, good night. And that goes hand in hand with her reawakening. That we had in Maruki's palace.
Is that so? What shall we do?
I fully can't remember if I recorded over this. I recorded this section already, and this is like a part I need to replay. Or if this is
What do you think?
something I'd like to ask you. Please have a seat. Yeah.
Yes.
I guess I'll find out if I recognize this or not.
The members seem to be doing well now. I do a phone consultation with them from time to time.
Okay,
They're all
guess I
very
haven't done it
cheerful.
yet. Good thing I started
That
talking.
goes for my fortune teller customers as well.
And
I've
didn't
been
just
getting
skip through
thanked
this.
a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes. Particularly when I tell them they can alter their fate.
You seem to be well.
Thanks, but I've still got a long way to go. I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for, and she started avoiding me. I read the fortune of our fate. It was a terrible result, but I prayed that it would somehow work out. However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe that fate couldn't be changed. No surprise though, right? Because I didn't take action on my part to try and change it. I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe I'll try contacting her sometime.
I mean, it's never too late. It's good to get in contact with people.
You're right. Could this be?
You're still relying on the fortune telling to tell you it's a good idea, though. So that's a little upsetting.
Is amazing. Her fate and mine are connected.
Though I guess like she made the conviction to do it either way.
My name's like monster or maiden.
So
I am
that's why
simply a
it swayed,
fortune teller
right?
Who provides advice to people with broken spirits, so that they will have conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fate. That's the fate I've chosen for myself.
I support you.
Thank you. Now, it's your turn to speak. What would your conviction be as a phantom thief? Sorry, I used fortune telling to find out your true identity. I couldn't help but think that you had something to do with the chairman's confession. Then I discovered that you're the trickster who causes a sensation in the world. It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman. It finally struck home for me.
I wonder if you're right.
Well, you may interpret the cards however you like. But I don't care what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So, it's fine. Only, the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear. The Arcana is set in a tricky position. You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
It's not a problem.
You're right. You have the power to alter fate. Besides, I'll be by your side. As the fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune.
Thank you. I feel a strong bond with the Chahaya.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood of thy bond. Thou hast...
All right.
Allows you to clearly understand what other people are thinking. What does that mean? Okay. However, some of your answers may still change the nature of the relationship. Okay, like dating or whatever.
Still, what a strange sequence the cards were in when I read the fortune about your true identity. Several cards with strong personalities gathered around the trickster. It's quite improbable. It was almost as if it were trying to connect them together. You either have amazing charisma, or you're a trouble magnet.
Why not both?
The verification tests are over, but don't forget about me, okay? Please, visit again sometime. Goodbye!
Goodbye.
Everyone.
A certain young man is faced with a dilemma due to the unjust oppression by the government. He is suffering for a crime he did not commit. He is a promising young man who will support this country's future. What justice is there in a country without it being able to save such an individual? This cannot be allowed.
You have the day off from school today. Bow, bow. Everyone is gathered to celebrate Nanako's release from the hospital. I feel like I should be talking over this music because it's definitely new music for the ending here.
Nanako-chan, congratulations!
Way to go.
Congratulations!
Welcome back, Nanako-chan.
Thank goodness you got better!
Thank you. I feel great now.
Are you sure? You're awfully red.
I can go home and live like normal. Right, Thick Bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go to school and help out around the house like I always do.
I mean, let us help out around the house. Nanako looks satisfied.
I think you're even more energetic than before. Man, am I glad you're okay. When you went missing, I swear that was the most scared I've ever been. Plus,
I don't really remember what happened. I'm sorry.
Nanako-chan.
Yosuke, you need to practice not sticking your foot in your mouth. I mean, seriously.
sorry.
I mean, he was expressing concern and how much he cares about her.
You can't blame her for not remembering. It was the same for us. Besides, it's better that she forget.
Yeah, it's not relevant anymore.
That's right! Nanako-chan is better now, and that's all that matters! Oh yeah, is Dojima-san coming by?
Dad, he went to work today.
We'd just be bothering him if we asked him to come here. We're supposed to be celebrating, not having him buy us lunch. Because I'm sure that's what he'd do.
Nanako-chan, aren't you bored just
That's
sitting and
actually
talking
weirdly
here?
considerate. And like, not weirdly considerate for him, but like weirdly considerate in general, being like, if we invite this person, they're gonna pay for us, and it's gonna be like an obligation. And so like, it's probably better that we just don't invite them.
No, it's fun being with everyone. There's plenty of snacks, too.
Nana-chan, let's go see all the food tasting stands. The kind ladies will cook you anything you want, right in front of you. No, they don't. I know they're always yelling at you. What about tag then? You run around, and then these scary guys come after you. It's so thrilling. That's store security. Heck, your whole idea of fun is just pissing people off. And no running.
That'd be fun to play hide and seek in a store this big.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so like obviously bad influence, yada yada yada. But like, I remember back in the small town I grew up in, we had the Walmart where we'd hang out. Right, like that's where teenagers would go because it was the only place to really go. And like, I say I made some short-term friends, I guess is the best way to phrase it, because they went to a school in across the river in a different county, so we never really got to hang out all that much, but we did meet up a couple of times, you know, stayed somewhat in contact, but not like friends, more like friendly, but that's besides the point. I remember us going to Walmart and playing hide and seek and stuff, and like as teenagers, and I remember like that because that's where people would go, you know, as long as you didn't cause a hassle and run throughout the store. Even the store people were kind of fine with it.
Both the hiding and the seeking. Oh. Big bro, did you come find me?
Wait, that's... Nanako-chan? Do you remember?
Not really. But I remember everyone coming for me. You were all cool, like those heroes on TV.
Nana-chan. I was able to become Nana-chan's hero.
Don't cry, Ted. I'm allergic to people who cry.
That's cute.
See, you remember.
Then let's do it for reals. Juness hide and seek.
Really?
You're gonna get in trouble.
Is that okay?
That's the
We
right
still have time
instincts.
before the special announcements. Plus, there's no need to run in hide and seek. If I tell my manager, I'm sure he'll let us use the electronics section. That's my boss. I'll be rooting for you when you write your apology. If I get permission, then I won't have to write one.
That's such.
This is so exciting! Nanako-chan, which part do you want to do first?
Both.
Alright, winner gets meat!
Why are you betting? None of this makes sense.
And how do you bet on it? Thank goodness Nanako is healthy again. After enjoying some time with everyone, you take Nanako home.
Welcome back.
Thanks. I heard you had a little celebration for Nanako coming back from the hospital. She's really happy about it. Thanks. Made some great friends. Playing hide and seek was fun. I can't wait to play with everyone again. Ruh-roh. I don't know who needs... Yukiko's done. I think I just hung out with Risei for the final time. Did Kanji need one? Did Naoto need one? Our career counseling is next week, right? Are you planning on going to university, Yumi? Yep, I'm going to school overseas. Overseas? This is the first I've heard about it. I'm your boyfriend. You have to tell me about this stuff. Silent time for lunch. Ah, Max-san. Yep. For now, yep. It's been restless out there lately. Have you what was your voice? It's been It's been restless out there lately. Have you seen all those flyers at the station? And none of that stuff has any credibility. There's no certainty in what they say. That's right. It's all a matter of probability. Hey, don't give me those looks. Oh, I think this is asleep. Yep. Continue to sleep. My body feels great as I continue to spiral into depression. Ba, 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 ba. The wind is calm today. I don't detect the usual sound of the sea. I guess suddenly became quiet. I'm sorry about last time. Perhaps my heart is becoming more and more like that of a human. But as a result, I have realized something. The heart and body are inseparable. A human heart can only function within a normally within a human body. Have you ever come here alone with a male before, Max-san? Perhaps you gazed out at the view and spoke quietly? Oh, I didn't mean to pry. I was just curious. I don't think that Shinji being he and I ever came up here. I see. Oh, is that because I take up so much of your time? I guess looks at you apologetically. Actually, I was becoming a little worried. Thought that perhaps I was spending too much time with you. There are many people who would like to be with you. This is true. And I shoot down every single one of them, except my boyfriend who's in a coma. To be fair, we only fucked once. Never clarified we were dating. And then he got in a coma. I'm sure you have people you want to be with as well. If that's the case, please tell me right away. I wouldn't want to become an obstacle preventing you from becoming closer to another person. Out of all the guys you could romance in here, I think Shinji is simultaneously the least likely to fetishize us and most likely to allow me to date someone else simultaneously. Like, like I personally am not poly, but like I think that he would be fine with his significant other being poly and just being like, yeah, that's fine. Like being chill with it, you know? Out of all the guys, I don't think any of the other guys are okay with that. Now, does that come from his low self-esteem and low self-worth of not thinking he deserves to be with me? Probably. But like, I guess sounds like she's trying to convince herself. I don't mind you being here. The view from this rooftop is wonderful. That must be why when I come here after school, sometimes I find a couple alone here. They might be leaning against one another or embracing. Never gave it a second thought before, but lately, it pains me to see them. I've probably come to realize that this is the sort of connection I can never attain. I'm not a male. I'm not even human. The closer my heart becomes, again, does not matter. You're like we're good. On both accounts. In fact, the latter part is probably a plus in my book. The more I realize how much sets apart, just because my heart is developing, doesn't mean I can actually become human. I've known this from the beginning, of course, but only recently have I realized something. I have another wish, one just as precious as my desire to live. My realization is that this second wish can never be granted. I'm sorry, I lost control of myself again, but this feeling that you are precious to me will never change, no matter what happens. So this is developing the exact same way as it does with a guy, except her concerns are slightly different of like, oh, I'm taking up too much time and I've realized I'm in love with you, but it's doing that trope of, but I'm a girl, which I don't know if that's something I feel like that's a normal-ish response because of how much heteronormative stuff is out there, to be like, oh, like I'm a girl, so I didn't know I could feel this way. And like I don't think that's as true for younger people anymore, hopefully. But yeah, so like, you know, what am I trying to say there? That's a trope for a reason. I prefer it this way, where the person who's falling for someone questions it and is like, "Oh, I'm awakening to the fact that this is an option," rather than the version of this trope I hate is when they go to confess to somebody, right? And they're like, "Here, I love you," and they're like, "But we're both girls or we're both guys," right? I hate that shit. It's like, oh, okay. Like that's not what I'm into. And that can be the barrier. That can be the conversation we can have about that is like, oh, I'm not into that. Sorry. I'm into that personally. But like, I being like the hypothetical person in fiction is like, oh, but we're both guys. Like instead it could be like the conflict could be more like, and there's that famous like Sailor Moon thing that goes around Tumblr or whatever. It's like, oh, look how they handle it, where it's like, oh, sorry, I like someone else, and there's like no questioning about it, where it's like, oh yeah, like no questioning that, oh, but we're both girls, like that's how it should be handled every fucking time. But if that kind of feeling is originating from how do you call it, the root lesbian of the situation. The patient zero lesbian. The Yuri manga. If it's originating from prime lesbian, then I think it's fine. Right. I don't even like it when it's coming from like the person who gets the confession and then they come around to it. I don't even like that, man. Or at the very least, if they handle it like one way where it's like, oh, you know, give me some time to think about it, and then they wrestle with it internally, that's fine. No, that's not right. Till now, I've always referred to you as someone precious to me. That is not the correct way to express this feeling. However, if I were to use the proper words, and I know it would never come true, and I guess ran off. God, so this similar thing happens in the other in as a guy, right? You know, by the point we get to here, we're dating. But in the male route, but like this version of it has so many layers of like lesbian gay angst. That like before it's like, oh, I'm not human and you are, and there's this, that, and another, and that can kind of have some of that metaphorical layer. But like this is so directive. Like if I say this, it'll blow up our friendship, and I'm pretty sure you're straight. And then it turns out that they're bi or gay or whatever, right? And then it works out, and it's great and it's wonderful. I love that shit. But like, that's very specific type of angst of like, oh, I care about this person in a way that they literally cannot about me. And if I express the way I care about them to them, it's gonna ruin everything. And it's so direct in this version versus like, yeah, okay, yep, we're here for it.
Welcome back.